The last piece of this is profitability. And how are you going to make sure that this team is profitable once we put all this stuff in place? And the best way I know is to launch our team deep into the weeds inside of the company to study the operations, the way finances are being managed, the way purchasing, receivables, the way the manufacturing, distribution, shipping, how all that is working out to make sure that it is as profitable as possible. And we have software and metrics and talented people that can come into the organization and make sure that we are maximizing profit and we're getting the most that we can out of this team. So it makes it really easy to put money aside and help the team build wealth because they're tapped into helping this company succeed long term. So that's just basically a real quick discussion about the timing of things. Before you start going to attorneys and asking, okay, what kind of will should I have? What kind of trust should I have? What kind of a gifting plan should I be doing? If you own a company that is successful, the first thing you have to solve, how are we going to structure the succession plan? Who's going to be the CEO? What's going to be the purchase price? If we're going to do an installment plan, what's that going to do to the working capital of a company? And will we be able to operate properly if we do this transition plan? How much of it am I gifting? How much of it am I selling? Then you get that figured out. Then you look at building that estate plan, the trusts, the gifting. You have to also figure out, what are you going to do with family members that aren't active in the business? Do you treat daughters and sons that are living in another part of the country the same as you do as the daughter and son that's inside the business running and operating it? You can't figure out, again, how you're going to treat everybody till you figure out the succession plan. If you have a son, for example, that's going to be the CEO, and he's going to get a large proportion of the estate because that's what the stock represents, then parents have to think about, how are we going to allocate other assets to the other children so they all know that we love them all equally. It's just we're putting the company in the hands of people that are running and operating it as opposed to those that aren't. Again, the succession plan comes before the estate plan.